We are just about 24 hours away from Bronco football. BSU will be playing UCF. Our sports director Jay Tust is in Orlando right now. He shares this tour from the Bounce House.
UCF has a phenomenal setup when it comes to sports. About a decade ago, they completed their athletic village. Soccer, track, baseball, softball, and basketball all surround the crown jewel of them all. Welcome to the Bounce House, a 45,000 seat stadium that houses Orlando's hometown football team, the UCF Knights. This place has one of the more fitting nicknames in all of college football. When Zombie Nation begins to play, the fans jump in unison and this place begins to bounce. So much of that energy is provided by the UCF students, and they fill the upper stands on both sides of the end zone. I'm told that 18,000 students requested tickets to come to this game. Here's the catch, only 12,000 will actually get access. How does that compare to back home? Boise State reserves 5,000 tickets for their student population. As far as the amenities go here at the Bounce House, the Black and Gold Cabana was a part of an $8 million renovation project back in 2014. If you're sitting in one of those gold seats, you have access to food and drinks. It is a life of luxury while you watch the Knights. That idea went so well that they actually brought the cabanas down to the field level. I tell you, they know how to do football season here in Florida. And check out how close fans actually get to the action. When UCF scores, you get a bunch of cheers. When Boise State scores, they're gonna get a face full of booze, and not the kind you drink. One of the cooler things about the field is the significance of the 50-yard line. Believe it or not, UCF used to be a feeder school for NASA, and they love to embrace that. So when this venue was built in 2007, they lined the 50-yard line up with a launching pad located just miles away. What does that mean? If you climb up to the top of the press box, look down the 50-yard line out to the east, you will have a beautiful view of each and every shuttle launch. I tell you, Boise State could be walking into a hostile environment tomorrow. I am told that UCF is expecting a near capacity crowd here at the Bounce House. And as we toss it back to Boise, Kim, probably a couple weeks ago, when I was telling you their stadium is called the Bounce House, you asked me if that's true.
Yeah.
Technically, they do have a sponsor, but the nickname just took life, and it really helped this fan base take off.
I love it.
That place is going to be rocking tomorrow, and I got to say, I'm really excited to get a chance to experience that venue.
I love it. Hey, we're not saying we're rooting for the Knights by any means, but yeah, that's a pretty cool name, and for a pretty good reason. I love the whole 50-yard thing that you showed us with the shuttle launch. But I'm kind of liking the cabanas a little bit more. Do you think maybe you could talk to the athletic director here, see what we can do about the Albertson Stadium there?
Kim, there is obviously a very big competitiveness on the field. Who is better, the Knights football team or the Bronco football team? And we're going to find that out tomorrow. But I got to tell you, when it comes to the venue, UCF has the lead right now. Boise State has the blue. I've been talking with people around campus. They know that Boise State has the coolest field in college football. But when it comes to the stands surrounding the playing surface, UCF looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, let's stop giving UCF so much attention. I want to know what the Broncos are doing today. What's the team doing? How are they prepping?
Yeah. They're getting ready to go, Kim. They woke up this morning, had a nice little team breakfast. They found a place to have a closed practice. The guys let us show up last night, getting off the bus, showing up at the hotel. Obviously, we could not go to that practice today. They're putting the, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, if you will, on their game plan. So that was closed to the public. Tonight, they're going to go through some position meetings and then a team dinner, and then it's lights out because tomorrow, they kick off the 2021 college football season.
Okay, and has Riley's grandmother arrived yet?
They are on their way. I'm glad you brought that up, Kim, because we still have a busy night to go. Whether or not UCF should be able to claim the 2017 National Championship is a hot topic. I'm going to dive into that. And as long as you bring up Grandma Karen, the Bronco fans are on their way to Orlando as we speak. And coming up tonight on the news at 6, we are going to be live from a blue and orange party. You won't want to miss it.
Okay, and if the viewers are going, who's Grandma Karen? What's this Riley Grandma thing about? This shows you why you never want to miss a show at KTVB, because last night on the news at 10, we talked about Grandma Karen. So if you missed it, sorry, you got to tune in tonight. We'll explain a little bit more. The clip is probably on the KTVB page, I would imagine, and you're on social media. They could probably find it that way. But I really can't wait to see the stories that Grandma Karen brings us. She looks like one cool lady. So we'll look for you tonight later on in the shows at 6 and 10. Thanks so much, Jay. All right.